Jacob's Quest, and today we got a brand new trailer for The Marvels, the brand new Marvel Studios movie, the first one since Quantumania. And look, obviously a lot of stuff's been going on with Marvel Studios, the whole Victoria Alonso incident, the whole Jonathan Majors thing that's still happening. So yeah, just Marvel Studios has been going through a time. But recently we got the Secret Invasion trailer, and that looked really awesome, and I'm kind of curious how much that show will relate to this movie, because obviously we have the Skrulls and Nick Fury connection. So, you know, does this happen before the show? Does the show happen? You know, what exactly is going on here between the show and this movie? We'll find out, I guess. So here we go.
Captain Rambo? What the hell are you doing?
Okay, Saber.
Entering the jump point perimeter. I'm gonna get you some readings, Fury. Hello? Hello?
Oh, interesting. A static event, kind of
Captain Rambo?
Is this an Avengers test?
Where's Captain Rambo?
Okay, so that must be where she teleported to then, at the end of Miss Marvel. There we go.
What the?
Here's that scene. Okay.
Hi.
We're looking for Kamala Khan.
Okay, so our powers are entangled. I can manipulate light energy. And you,
I could totally show you. I'm not again.
hi,
Where's our daughter?
wherever you were.
Okay, she's fighting Kree stuff. Oh, look, the cat. Or the Flurkin. Sorry.
We're a team.
Oh, no, we're not a team.
We're not a team.
Interesting. Okay. November. Okay, okay. Interesting. Very interesting. Okay, so you know, I had heard rumors that the whole idea was going to be them switching places. It's kind of unclear exactly how that works. It seems like by using their powers that instantly makes them switch places somehow, which is interesting. Also, this does confirm that the Saber headquarters is where Fury was at. You can even see, look at that, you can even see the beeper, the Captain Marvel beeper right there, and that's pretty cool. Okay, so at various points, some of them are fighting Kree and some of them are fighting other people. Very unclear. Who is this? Because this seems to be here. We're gonna, with no audio, we're gonna play this. Not that scene here. Yeah, so there's a person here that they all seem to be fighting. And the Bengals seem to be involved somehow. Okay, interesting. Who is this person supposed to be? So all three of them are fighting this person who appears to have the Bengals. Very curious. And they have like long gray hair, but I can't tell who that's supposed to be. Must be a new character, I guess. And also we see here with obviously with what's that guy's name? The guy from the first Guardians of the Galaxy. I don't remember his name. But okay, so I guess this must be the new Ronan the Accuser, I guess. She's got the hammer. So I guess this must be who this is. The new Accuser person. Okay. So very interesting. So there's going to be a combination of Kree. I imagine these are all Flurkin. Very interesting as to what's going on here. And who are these people? They're all wearing interesting, you know, helmets and stuff going on here. I guess just some other alien planet. But yeah, it seems that yeah, like Kamala was there 1 second and then Captain Marvel was there the next second. Let's see. Do we even see her in this crowd? I don't know. Anyways, yeah, so very interesting. All right, so this would appear, I suppose, to be before the Secret Invasion show, because it seems like the majority of Nick Fury's stuff is going to be on the space station, which that's probably good, because honestly, like, you know, since the end of Far From Home, which feels like so long ago at this point, right? Like Far From Home came out like what, 2017 or something? I don't even know, but it feels that it was that long ago. You know, Nick Fury's kind of just been missing. He's just been gone. You know, we saw him at the end of a, you know, on a spaceship, and then that was the last thing we saw of him. And now, you know, of course, from WandaVision, we know SWORD does exist, and that's where we last saw Monica. And very interesting how this is all lining up, you know, like, why are their powers combined? Very unclear. Something to do with the bangles, I suppose. See, she's only got one bangle. Yeah, take a note of that. She's only got one of the bangles on. The other one's not there in this moment. So something's going on. I have to imagine it has to do with the bangles. Maybe she just switches places with whoever has the other bangle on. Or no, she only had one bangle in the show, didn't she? I think there's supposed to be two, but she only had one. But yeah, see, they tell her, don't use your powers, and then she... Let's see if we can like go through this moment real quick. By the way, she's holding something. Can't tell what she's holding, but it's like a picture of the bangle right there. So okay, it definitely has to do with that. And then yeah, she kind of just folds, and then it's Captain Marvel, and now she's there. Interesting. The other thing is that this definitely feels like much more of a comedy, you know, which is probably for the best. I think, you know, like this, it's a, you know, sci-fi goofy concept of people constantly switching places. And I will say, the Miss Marvel actor, she's, you know, she seems to be like the most comedic of this you know, obviously she's like the youngest character here. She gets to kind of fangirl out about, you know, meeting all these people and doing all this stuff. So a lot of the comedy is going to come from that. So that's pretty cool. But yeah, just something's going on with the Kree. That's interesting. I am glad that Monica gets her suit. She gets her, what's her name? The, it's not Proton. what's the name? Is it Photon? She has a different name. It's not a, yeah, I know sometimes she was Captain Marvel, but now she has like her own superhero name. But that's, you know, we get this shot of all three of them in their suits. Miss Marvel's suit is actually updated. It's not the same one that she had at the end. Yeah, let's take a look at that actually. So we see, hold on, thought I saw something. Oh yeah, there we go. Okay, so yeah, I was right. So it is Miss Marvel using her suit against whoever this new accuser, Ronan the Accuser. She teleports away, and then there's Monica. Okay, using her light powers. And then as we go over here, now Miss Marvel's over here. So I guess if all three of them are in the same place, it's just going to be them constantly switching spots all the time. Something else that I find interesting here, if you guys noticed, see, even in this moment where Carol Danvers is fighting the Ronan Accuser lady, she's not, they don't show her going, what's it, Nova? Or using her powers, right? Like they're not actually showing her use her powers for some reason. So I'm curious if that's also another element of the movie, of like, maybe there's a reason she just doesn't have her powers, because I don't think she used them a single time in this entire thing. So that's interesting. But yeah, there you go. It looks like, you know, I'm sure they're going to come up with a lot of funny ways to use this whole teleporting bit, you know. Like I said, I assume it has something to do with the bangles. Someone else has another bangle, and that's why those two people switch places, or something like that. But yeah, just, you know, we see Miss Marvel's family. They were really funny. So just, it's gonna bring up a lot of stuff that we saw from, when did Miss Marvel even come out? Was it just last year? It feels like it was a couple years ago, but it might have just been last year. So I don't know. I will say that the scheduling, I know Marvel has had problems with like their scheduling, and COVID happened and all that. So we have like WandaVision, which again, just like Far From Home, feels like it came out so long ago. tying in with this and Far From Home and you know, and then Miss Marvel, and it's all tying in together finally. I kind of wonder how we would be feeling right now if the original schedules were all kept. You know, if it feels like those handful of projects in Far From Home were all supposed to come out around the same time, and then this would have come out, but now it feels like everything's just been delayed years, you know. So, but yeah, I mean, it looks fun. It looks really, you know, they're keeping the comedy of it all, and seeing all three of them work together, that should be pretty cool. I do like, I think there's an updated logo, isn't it? Did they always have the Miss Marvel S there? I don't know. It seems updated. Anyways, November. So yeah, still quite a while away, but yeah, I mean, it looks fun. It looks cool. Obviously, we still have Guardians coming out, so it's going to be a very space centric for Marvel for the rest of the year. Yeah, just, you know, look, as far as things like the VFX and all these other complaints that Marvel's been getting lately, and all this, obviously all the drama that's happened behind the scenes, it's like, you know, I want them to win. You know, I want things to go back to where a Marvel movie comes out and everyone generally knows, like, hey, I'm at least gonna enjoy this. Maybe it won't be my favorite Marvel movie, but I'm at least gonna have a good time watching it, right? So I want us to get back to that place again. This looks fun. It looks funny. So just, you know, I guess we just have to wait and see, but it looks promising. You know, I can definitely see where this could be an enjoyable movie. Now, obviously, there's the whole, you know, like, does this have anything at all to do with Secret Wars or Kang or anything like that? And I'll be honest with you, the fact that Guardians 3, and so far at least this movie, do not seem like they have anything at all to do with Kang the Conqueror, and, you know, Jonathan Majors isn't going to show up, it doesn't seem like, right? So maybe that's for the best for now, you know what I mean? Like, until that situation becomes more clear as to what happened and what is going to happen in the future, maybe it's best we have a couple movies where Kang is not mentioned or talked about or shows up or anything, because we don't know what's happening, you know. So ooh. But yeah, like I said, I want this to be great. I want Marvel to win again, you know. I want things to be back in a better place. So hopefully they get there with this and Guardians. And is Loki? I think Loki's also coming out, so I'm not really worried about Loki. Loki's gonna be great. So yeah, let me know what you guys thought, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.